Welcome back, Hordelings, to more Neverwinter Nights 2. It's been a while. Let's jump right back into it. Not that I know where the fuck I'm going.
Everybody, follow me!
Yeah, Nishka. Haven't uploaded a episode since early October. Had to get some Resident Evil done, of course, for the Halloween holidays. And wanted to wrap up Warcraft 3 just because I tasted the end. And I wanted to be done before I jump back into this and some Might and Magic 2. But rest assured, we will be diving headlong into this until its completion. So for those of you that have been waiting for the Game Hoarder to get back to Neverwinter Nights, this is it. Okay, we talked to you last time. Alright, we were able to get him to run back.
I will see you dead! My tears right buttock! You will
Arcane brothers are.
time for a little take that!
Nice work. I don't suppose you left any for us. Why bother? You shouldn't have done anything anyway. Don't let him bother you. He's always like this. Very well. In any case, we still need to find Aldenon and the rest of the Arcane Brotherhoods. Aldenon is safe and heading back to Neverwinter. Glad to hear it. Now, what's going on? I feel weak. It's probably Black Garrus's ritual. We need to stop it. Black Garrus, here. Our chances against him are slim, and I'm being optimistic. If you're not going to help me destroy him, get the fuck out of my way. Agreed. Enough talking. Let's get Garrus. We don't need this fool's help. I never said anything about not helping you. Let's go.
I am overburdened.
You are always
Perhaps
fucking overburdened.
you should bear some of my load.
Man, we got the whole crew. Reactivating the construct. I think we need that to get our golem construct, buddy. We're gonna see what we can scribe here. Wall of fire. The ancient art of golem craft. ghostly visage. This heavy, brittle-spined book seems to contain many pages pertaining to the upkeep of blade golems, constructs that apparently date all the way back to the Ilifan Empire. It looks like it could be used to help repair the construct. Okay. Good to know. Good info. Bottle of water.
My greetings to you.
Okay, well, I need to get...
Oh, sorry. I can't do that. Yes.
Come on, Nishka.
Fall in behind me here.
Sorry. I can't do that.
Yes. Very well.
Fucker is still encumbered. Weak water essence. From the Hespin bog reed fields of the East Shaw come Aido withersticks, the craft of Mingaido. Though accustomed to working with tall grass bamboo, this eastern craftsman traveled across the inner plains plying his trade with whatever local materials were available. Swamp products tend to be darker in nature than his usual fare, however. It's basically a staff you can beat the shit out of. Beat people in the head with it. Gotta be more shit we can drop here. Jesus.
Yes.
You may not pass, Runstock. Our king forbids it. Garius will be reborn this night. What king? You serve Black Garius, do you not? We serve the King of Shadows. Garius serves him too, though he does not know it yet. Garius serves himself. No ritual is going to change that. You're wrong. The King of Shadows has guided Garius to his fate. He used his greed and ambition to lead him unknowingly new to paradise. Garius is blessed above all. He will join with the King of Shadows, become one with the eternal dark, ever living, ever serving. He'll become undead, you mean? Undead? What is this but a word? To join with the king is not to become some shambling corpse. Put aside such words and see the truth for what it is. Light is illusion, shadow is truth, our king is truth. Garius will join him, become an extension of his will. Is that not reward? Is that not paradise? I think that's paradise. If you think that's paradise, you truly are deranged. Come forth, brothers and sisters. Help us in the name of your king. You will need all the help you can get, asshole. And then because I just critted you, motherfuckers. Fucked up fucking with Ronstock, baby. I'm not even gonna fucking worry about identifying this shit till we're all done. Waste too much time fucking around with Ronstock's dumbass encumbrance issue. Some of these doors are barred.
Fall in behind me here. Yes.
Let's fuck up a ceremony. Holy shit. I'm getting a lot of fucking spells. This doesn't look good. It looks like we finally have a decent fight on our hands. Bring that thing down! Fucking toast. Are you kidding me? Alright, sorry, Kelgar, for fucking... Jesus, you got
I am
so much shit.
overburdened. Perhaps you should bear some of my load.
Just checking out a few items here. God. So much. Talisman of pure evil. Nice. These sinister talismans border on the power of artifacts. Only an evil being may wear one. And even the most evil finds his dark soul being twisted and owned by the devices. It turns him more and more fiendish with every passing day. Examples of the items appear in many different forms, suggesting multiple creators at different points of history. I'd love to use it. And as a matter of fact, the scarab... Oh, that's for my saving throws, though. Yeah. However... can't stack shit, so yeah, I think the Harvest Close was giving us 1 charisma. We can pretty much do away with that. Greater Cloak of Protection versus Good. Before being murdered by Harper's spy, General Minthan Calcular proposed to garb an entire Zentarium army with these cloaks and march them into the Dales. When Minthan's plan wasn't implemented by a successor, the mages who created the cloaks sold them to the highest bidder in order to recoup their expenses. I mean, this is great, except most of the shit we're fighting is not good. So these kind of things are kind of fucking useless in these games. However, the +1 charisma is even more useless. Thematically, the cloak and the amulet work for Ronstock because he is evil. So we're going to put him on him. He gets the charisma bonus. He's getting the wisdom bonus. Not that he needs that. But for now, we'll rock it. We're getting we're getting the. Well, that's why. That's where we're getting our AC from, is from these awesome bracers. So that's probably, yeah, that stacks with it because it's a deflection bonus, whereas this is just pure armor bonus. We should be getting +1 saving throws from that. I don't think the spell resistance is going to stack, but it'll take the higher of the two. We're actually getting 12 spell resistance. And I think we're getting 2 dexterity from that. Something is giving us... Ah. That was already giving us 1. That's why we're only getting +2 dexterity out of that. Short sword, I was identifying for Shanga. The Icy Blade 1d6, and it's a +3 short sword versus the short sword of Quickness, which is +1, but electrical damage. Use haste. This has a much better chance to hit. We're going to give her the Icy Blade.
Yes.
Something you want?
Follow me. What? Yes. Very well.
Cape with a fire bath. So fire resistance and universal +2 on saving throws. That's probably better than this versus good shit. That cloak is virtually useless. I'm not going to be fighting a lot of good characters.
Yes.
tons of scrolls we need to go over.
Follow me, everyone. Grab a buddy and let's head out.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. What? Follow me.
Bishop is our best healer, it looks like.
Something you want?
So we're gonna throw him all the healing kits.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
And of course, they won't let us just attack, so we gotta run out
You
here.
four, ignore them. Keep concentrating. The rest of you, kill them. Looks like...
Well, we can't do shit while this retard's invisible.
Idiots! You're not focusing! What have you done to me?
You fucked your ritual up, apparently. What in the hell's is going on here? What are we standing around for? We beat Garius and his wizards. Come on, let's search the bodies. Well done. We've earned our swords this day, I think. It would have been nice to crush Garius ourselves, but it's a little more satisfying for him to be undone by his own ritual. We need to report back to Neverwinter immediately and tell Lord Nasher what's happened. Not yet. I'd like to have another look around, see what I can find. Make it fast. Return to me when you're ready to go. I ain't going anywhere till I pick up my fucking goodies, motherfucker. I can assure you that. Looting that shit. Looting that shit. Give me all your shit. Loot that shit. Oh, you know it. Some decent looking equipment up in here. Man, Bale almost bought it. I'll go back and see if any of these other places opened up. Watch your fingers. A glowing door is rarely a good thing, I found. Then again, glowing doors usually guard something quite valuable, so maybe we could take a quick look. I'd watch it. I don't know what's wrong with that door, but it's either really good or, considering our luck, probably really, really bad. Let's worry about getting it open later. We still have more fighting ahead. Fuck that. Get the door open now, bruh. Hells. Was that alright? So, I might need to come back here? Not sure. Let's go ahead and... Savannah, get some men down here to haul this Luskan filth out of the keep. Should we bury them, sir? Don't bother, just pile them up and burn them. Let's see if we can't get that glowing door upstairs open as well. Don't want to leave any surprises for the next tenant. So yeah, they go and open that door. We need to go back there. I believe there's another companion in there. Not that we'll use them, but... It didn't look like a good thing, but Ronstock is definitely into populating this world with as many evil liches as possible, as long as they serve him.
Forgive me, Master Aldenon. I'm afraid I do not understand.
Very well. Let us set aside the broader metaphor of the stone and narrow our attention to the fact that it has been cleft in two, which, while not a fact, is a smaller metaphor than the first. You see, at first glance, the two halves both appear as separate stones, but they were both once one stone, yet not. Do you follow?
Ah, welcome. I was just speaking with Master Aldenon concerning one of the prisoners you recovered from Garius. A woman, but not of Neverwinter or Luskan, or even perhaps this plane of existence. The prisoner has asked for you, personally. I was hoping you might be able to help us out concerning her identity, or her intentions. Aldenon has a theory, but I'm afraid...
If you both would simply listen! The comparison to a rock, a big rock, is a simple one, almost perfect. This prisoner you have, it seems that she is of the same stone as the Githyanki, but yet she is not. You see, both were once one people. At one time, even though time is a very difficult thing to measure depending on the plane, and that's not counting time in the astral plane or on...
Forgive me, Aldenon. Is this prisoner a threat or not?
Oh, I don't know that. I do know that the Gitzerai and the Githyanki have been in a state of war for millennia. It is common knowledge.
Of course, an oversight on my part.
So, I should think if your young lieutenant here, well met again, by the way, you seem to be everywhere, is hunted by the Githyanki, then the Gitzerai and this Gitzerai prisoner would be allies by default. But I could be mistaken. I suppose we could see if she tries to kill any of us, but that test has numerous procedural flaws in its execution, if you will pardon the semantics. She seemed reasonable enough when we spoke together in Crossroad Keep, but there was a foot of stone between us, which is notoriously hard for a blade to cut through to kill someone on the other side. And speaking of Crossroad Keep, I am rather anxious to return there, so if you would both excuse me, I will set out there at once to see if we can dig anything out of the library there. Good day, and I hope the prisoner doesn't attempt to kill you. She didn't seem the type, but you know how assassins are.
Despite the advice of Master Aldenon, I think it would be best if you simply spoke to the prisoner and let this matter sort itself out, without further speculation.
I felt your presence before my eyes fell upon you, Kalakcha. Step forward. Let me look upon you.
I came. If you wish to speak, do so, before I come again.
Know this name our enemies have draped upon you.
Never mind.
This Kalak-Cha. Its sound travels far, even reaching the ears of my people.
I think
At
I have an
first,
inward boner.
my people thought our enemies had erred, that they did not know that of which they speak. But here, now, as you stand in my presence, I see the truth. I did not think it possible, but the key by which you may know yourself lies within you. I know much of the problems that beset your people and mine. The reason behind these attacks upon your heart and home. You will have no greater ally in this than I. In exchange for my aid, it is my will I be freed, so that I might travel with you and aid you against these enemies.
Why do you wish to travel with me?
This cell is abhorrent to me. It is a shackle of stone encasing me. It causes memories of the ways of the Illithids to surface in my mind. I have borne this indignity because I knew that it would bring you to me, and a greater truth will be known.
Why don't you tell me what you know first, and then we'll see.
I heard you were here. You fought bravely, and we took them almost completely by surprise. You are to be commended, both for your efforts and the lives spared this day. Had you not been there, we would have many less brave men standing with us today, along with what may be the key to taking this battle to our enemies.
In freeing me, know you have gained more than you ever would have torn from the lips and thoughts of our
She's a
enemies.
Then speak.
Lawful neutral.
Aldenon does not think you are
Githzari
allied
cleric,
with these
so
enemies, these Githyanki.
She's not good, at least.
And his word carries weight with me, fortunately for you.
Then know the trade between us is this. Release me from this prison. Let my path become that of the Kalak-Cha. In return, I will grant you the knowing of this threat, and all the darkness its shadow casts.
We promise an honest hearing, and if your tale rings true, we will grant your freedom.
Then listen to me, and know this threat for what it is. But we cannot do it here, in this prison, where my words echo, and the shadows fall thick around us.
And why should we allow your freedom until we hear what you have to say?
Because if you deny me that, then anything I can do to aid you will prove useless. I seek to know this plane, this world that I am to help you save, and to speak honestly to it, so that it might hear what strikes at its heart. And that means that I must see your lands, what you would spill blood for, and what you have spilled blood for.
Then I know of just the place where you can see what we fight for. Make your way back to Crossroad Keep as soon as you are able. I shall meet you there.
Oh, shit. She's a fucking required ass hero. Well, Bishop, we're gonna put you on the back burner for now. Nishka and Calgar are pretty much required. Calgar because he's carrying all my shit.
Yes?
Alright, so let's check out our newest companion. Zajiv, the level 14 cleric of Githzari. Just rocking some wisdom. Let's see what she's good at. Turning and power, combat casting. She's into spears. She has a +2 spear, and that's it.
Yeah?
Okay, well, here's an unidentified spear.
What?
I mean, you can fucking have it for all I care.
Yes.
Divine +3, +1 strength. That's probably better.
Yes.
Oh, and chainmail.
Yes.
Go ahead and toss that on.
Follow me.
Armor of Thorns. A sun-settling suit of armor drinks the blood of an enemy and passes the life force to its wearer. Some have suggested the armor harbors a malevolent intelligence or influence because many warriors become ill after using a suit for the first time. It could, however, just be accompanying slurping sound that makes the process so disturbing. Vampiric touch and +2 bonus to armor. It is light armor.
Everybody, follow me!
It's actually a little bit better than the armor of loyalty. Probably give that to Bishop actually once we get him back. For now, Nishka can use it.
Yeah?
God, I got so much shit I need to go through, it's ridiculous.
What?
Wail of the Banshee. Not the required spell level yet, because we probably need more wizard levels, and we've been pumping it all into Pale Master.
Make your path mine.
Yes.
We need to get her,
Yes.
Follow me.
her boots and rings as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyways, she should be okay.
Very well.
I think it's time to return to Crossroad Keep. We'll be able to sell there. Sipping on a nice coffee porter from Oscar Blues Brewery. Pretty delish. Porters are usually a little light for me. I'm more of a stout kind of guy, but this one works. So little wolf here, he can teleport us around Crossroad Keep. This is going to kind of turn into our base of operations here.
It's seen better days, and will again. This keep was destroyed during the war with the King of Shadows. It was a dark time for Neverwinter, but we persevered, as you have this day.
The whole place looks ready to collapse.
I have brought you back here under orders, for Lord Nasher has a new task for you, and perhaps our guest can see what it is you'll be fighting for in the coming days. These people you see around you, they are now yours to command as you see fit. You are their captain in Neverwinter's service. Make this keep ready for war. Gather troops to your banner, and be prepared to strike when this enemy reveals itself. To help you manage the keep, Lord Nasher has assigned you an officer, Kana, and Master Vidal has been contracted to help you rebuild the keep and the surrounding area. You are the master of this keep now. You have earned it through
Fucking
service
sweet.
and blood. And you have earned my trust, and that of Lord Nasher. This is your land. Defend it, for the sake of your people and the sake of Neverwinter.
Look, even now shadows fall upon this plain, yet still its beauty persists. It is not surprising to me that our enemies wish to mar this place with their blades and their war.
Look, all this rambling doublespeak aside, just give me the short version, and I'll write it in my journal.
Very well. Listen to my words and know them.
Hurry up,
now we
snake
must
bitch.
travel to the ruins of the culture of Ilfarn, and there undergo the rituals you will need to arm your spirit against the King of Shadows.
Another crawl through monster-infested cities, no doubt.
I have marked the location of the city on your map. There we shall find what we seek and complete the ritual of purification.
Ruin this, ruin that. Where the fuck is, Phoenix Tail Inn? Okay, Vidal. Yeah, let's go talk to Vidal. See what our treasury's looking like and start getting the fortifications and shit ready. Master Vidal.
Officer Kana, reporting for duty, Captain.
And this
Lord
bitch.
Nasher has given you a great honor. But rebuilding these grounds will be a considerable undertaking.
And one I look forward to. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Captain. I am Master Vidal. I won't lie to you. This keep is in a sad state of repair. We will need all the resources you can bring to bear to fix her up. With the help of my crew, we can turn this place into a true masterpiece of engineering.
Master Vidal is excellent at his craft and capable of what he claims, if somewhat eccentric.
I went ahead and inspected the grounds. There is much work that needs to be done. The courtyard itself is in a shambles, but that can be fixed quickly. Strong backs and long hours and you'll see the shape of the keep. And, well, what's underneath won't be pretty, but before long we'll have the keep cleared out for you. We're embarking on a true adventure. Men, set the camp over there. I'll draw up plans for the work.
There are preparations I must make. Come speak to me within the keep when you would like an update, Captain.
We've cleared the grounds. As you can see, there's much work to do. Work requires a certain amount of coin. My men need to be fed after all, and the amount of material, it will not be cheap. There's good news, though. Sir Naval formally commissioned me to work on the project, and Lord Nash will fund part of it. But the other part is up to you. I will need gold to rebuild, but Nash's coin will cover expenses for a time. I live for my work, you see, but others don't. How much money did Lord Nasher give me? I do not know the exact figure, but not enough. People just don't appreciate how much good masonry cost. This missive details how much gold Neverwinter has allocated for Crossroad Keep. You can use those funds or your own to work on several things. The keep, The courtyard, the fortifications, and the surrounding areas. How much work to do the fortifications? Extensive work, and it's almost the most time-consuming to work on. The outer walls wouldn't hold out a kobold with a table knife right now. And the fortifications are what Lord Nasher cares about most, but when my men are working on that, we can't work on any other projects until we're done. How's the courtyard look? The courtyard itself looks like shit, but there are several buildings that will have to be built from scratch. You don't have to worry about rebuilding all of it. Some accommodations will be built by the people that come here to live. The inn, for example, is already operational, naturally. There are some buildings that could become shops, and those will need work. What about inside the keep? The keep's been laid bare to the elements for decades. Many rooms are structurally unsound. Don't you know, I've closed off many rooms until my men can work on them. Rubble will have to be cleared and stonework repaired in there, but it can be done. What's wrong with the surrounding land, fuck? Nothing's wrong with it, it could just be so much more right. Crossroad Keep is atop a large hill, and the trail could be widened, maybe even converted to cobblestone. The roads nearby have no local lord to maintain them. This could be improved as well as the bridge, and while a great deal can be done, mostly that will help with trade, and in turn will help you with funding the rest of the projects with the men, and I would like to undertake. Rebuilding roads is simple, but very labor-intensive. When the men are working on that, they can't be doing anything else. Well, I want to fucking rebuild something. Of course. You have the coin to spend, and you know how to spend it. Might I recommend doing some structural work from the keep first? So many of the rooms inside are closed off because they could collapse at any moment. No way for you to live. 70,000. There are 3 sets of rooms that need more work. We can work on the building, your personal suite, repairing and upgrading the library, or clearing out the West Wing for other purposes. Oh, my personal suite for sure. It needs work. The captain's suite it is, and I think I may have a surprise for you. I'll have to go right now. I'll be back at once. The men have finished construction. So much to do, so much to do. Alright, so we can spend the money that we get from Nasher for now. Eventually, of course, we will probably be dividing into our own gold. Which is okay, because we have 200,000 of it. So, not a problem. We'll be making plenty more as well. Alright, so we got some work going. Little wolf. Me and the lads decided to sign on. We found a good place in the streets with you and yours, and nearly all of us decided to come here. We can run messages, carry pots and pans, even get water from the well, and of course clear a path for you if you need. Give us time, we'll be able to whisk you away in any direction you need, and faster than you can think you'll be there. Sorry, no dragons and no dragon hordes for today. Next you'll be asking for some Vorpal weapon or some such. This guy who guess warps us around. Hit Wolf and his minions. It's kind of nice. We're gonna have to have her in order to go to the ruins of Avon. Unfortunately, she is required for this leg of the journey, so we'll keep her in the party for now. And yes, Kelgar, you are going to carry that shit around until I tell you otherwise. It's over then. Please, I beg you, make it quick. Quit babbling and tell me what the fuck is going on. You're not Maralites? Then, oh god, they're here fucking... Oh shit. You stand between us and our prey, strangers. Step aside and allow us to complete our sacred hunt. I'll kill him for you if you like. You dare insult us? We're not weaklings who require an outsider's help in the hunt. Kill them! You just fucked up badly.
Ha! To battle!
Good night, sweetheart. Oh, hell. Trying to get Arvan. Arvan.
So the town remains. Let us see if what I seek is
Holy
here
demon
as
fuck.
well.
Homeboy's got like one of the planes of hell over here.
We have arrived. I can still feel the touch of Ilfarn around us and beneath us.
I don't understand what we're looking for here. And who's chopping wood off in the distance?
Know that we must find the 5 statues of Angarad if we are to complete the ritual of purification. These statues are within these ruins, if our sources are true. Without undergoing the ritual, we cannot defeat the King of Shadows. We must make haste. The sooner we complete the ritual, the sooner we can take the battle to our enemy.
All right, all right. Got him!
Time to put these weapons to some use.
I'm glad you're helping out so much,
Hells,
Mishka.
hells. Was that all right? I think.
What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Level 7 spells and shit? You better fucking start throwing down on that.
Illithid, Mind Flayer slave.
You could have fooled me with that
Time
overkill
has
casting
come.
mode shit. What the fuck? This is gonna get groovy. You just got hit for 52, bro. Your goblins with some hit points, man. That shit.
My tears right. Take that. Take that.
Fucking crazy strong goblins. Those aren't normal goblins.
In ancient times, Guardian was created to protect Ilfarn. If the time has come to dismantle our great instrument, you will be an agent of its destruction. Take this blessing of camaraderie. May its power strike down all who oppose you and your allies.
The first part of the ritual is complete. Our enemy's home is everywhere darkness lies. Know that though the King of Shadows may become legions, this ritual may still be used to drive him back.
The ritual of purification. You have received the Aurora Chain's special ability, which causes the party's weapons to do additional positive energy damage. It can be accessed through the drop-down menu.
Yes.
Need that gold. Got some renovations to make, goddammit.
Fall in behind me here.
Get that hotkeyed. Oh yeah, fuck. Here it is, the Aurora chain. Put that over there. Now we should be able to cast it at will. Anyways, folks, thanks for watching. It's glad to be back in the Neverwinter hood. We'll see you soon with more Neverwinter Nights 2 soon to come.